Hello everyone, I'm Chen Zhihao with Xinhua News Agency. Now I'm in the Pingyao Ancient City, an UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site with a history of more than 2,800 years. It is known for the well-preserved ancient architecture. Due to the sustained heavy rainfall in October last year, part of the city wall collapsed. After a year-long repairing work, the restoration is about to finish. What are the characteristics of the ancient city wall of Pingyao? What techniques were used in the restoration? Can the visitors visit the wall again? Today we have invited the Lei Yaxian, the director of the Pingyao County Cultural Heritage Institute, to join us. Hello, Mrs. Lei. And we all know that the Pingyao ancient city wall is an important part of the world cultural heritage. And what is unique about the Pingyao city wall? 就是我们这个平遥城墙，它有什么独特之处呢？
平遥城它是始建于西周时期，现在留下的是在明代时期，城墙通过扩建和增建，形成了现在一个外砌是包装、内砌为夯土的这么一个古城的规模。而且呢，平遥古城现在在全国来说是比较完整的古城墙之一。
Pingyao ancient city wall was built in the Western Zhou dynasty about 2,800 years ago. In the Ming dynasty, the round earth was built inside the old city wall, and the great bricks were built outside, and the original city wall was expanded to the current scale. It is one of the most complete extant ancient city walls in China. What is the significance about this restoration? 咱们这次修缮有什么样的意义呢？
明清时期呢，在平遥城墙呢，据我们史料记载，有26次的大规模修缮。这次城墙受损呢，是在去年由于汛期，城墙出现了60余处的险情。 这是40余年来最大的一次大规模修缮。作为文保工作人员，我们深感使命和责任的重大，我们要敬畏历史、敬畏文化，全面保护好我们的历史文化遗产，在保护中研究，在研究保护，要高质量的我们是平遥城墙的保护修缮，使它的那个历史文化遗产呢，能够呢传承到我们的子孙和后代。
In the Ming and Qing dynasty, 26 large-scale repairs were recorded. Heavy rainfall last year damaged more than 60 places on the wall. In the face of the largest scale restoration in the past 40 years, as the cultural preservation personnel, we bear a great responsibility. We must respect history and culture and leave it intact to future generations. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Lei, and thank you for your introduction. And now please, let's go to the construction site and let's go to see what's happening there. Now we have taken the bus and we are on our way to a construction site, and we are going there to see how the workers repair this ancient city wall. Let's meet there. Joining us now is Ma Jian, the manager of the Pingyao Ancient City Emergency Repairing Project. Hello, Mr. Ma. Can you briefly introduce the project to us? 你好，马经理，您能给我们简单介绍一下这个项目吗？
本次平遥城墙的强险修缮项目可以说是40年来平遥城墙维修规模最大的一次。由于这个2021年的这个雨季，对这个平遥城墙造成了不同程度的这个险情和损坏，所以我们及时组织了专业的施工队伍，对平遥城墙进行了修缮和保护。此次保护呢，我们还是采取的传统工艺、传统做法、传统材料进行维修。 就是外墙是包砖，内墙还是夯土的这种形式。这次工程呢，是由于这个时间紧、任务重，但是为了保证施工质量和这个施工的正常进行，我们采取了和以往有些略有不同的做法，就是在这个各种材料的进场之前，我们有专人负责对材料进行专业的检验和试验。对于完成部分呢，也有专人进行定期的抽检，为我们这个工程质量的保证打下了夯实的基础。
This is the largest renovation of the Pingyao ancient city wall in the past 40 years. This damage was caused by the heavy rain last year. In order to prevent the damage aggravates in the raining season this year, it is necessary to timely repair the ancient city wall. Therefore, the time is tight, the task is heavy. The main purpose of the renovation is to eliminate weak parts of the wall, and the traditional repair techniques are adopted to maintain the original appearance of the outer wall covered with bricks and the inner side exposed with rammed earth. In order to ensure the quality, There are personnel to inspect the project at any time. Each step and each material should be tested before putting into practice. The finished part would be inspected to check the construction quality. This is also something different from the previous repairs. Since this renovation is the largest one in the past 40 years, and you as the main participant of this job, so what's your feeling of doing this job? 就是作为这么大一个工程的主要负责人，您有什么样的感觉吗？
这个平遥城墙是咱们山西省的一个标志，也是世界文化遗产地。在这个平遥城墙这个工作，就是说是压力是非常大的。就是作为一个文物工作者来说，能够参与一次这种大型的这种世界文化遗产地的一次工作，从内心是非常自豪，也是非常开心的，也是。所以说，在这次施工当中呢，我们所有的施工参与人员都是竭尽全力，想尽一切办法克服各种困难，来圆满的完成这次任务，为我们平遥古城的建设献上我们的微薄之力。
Okay. As a world cultural heritage, Pingyao Ancient City not only means a lot to the Chinese people, but also to the world. And when we are doing this job, we feel a little stressful, but we think it is also our responsibility to do this job well. As a worker in the field of cultural relic, I'm very proud and happy to be able to participate in such a large-scale project. So in this construction project, all of our personnel are trying their best to overcome all kinds of difficulties to successfully complete this task. We hope we can do all we can for the construction for this ancient city. After talking to Mr. Ma, we have known the basic information about the restoration of this city wall, and now we are climbing up to a construction site, and we are going there to find out how do the workers repair the ancient city wall. Now I have climbed up the top of this ancient city wall, and we can see there are many workers that are doing their job to repair this ancient city wall on this construction site. And let's go to find out how do they repair this ancient city wall. Now we are in the construction site on the Pingyao city wall, and we can see there are so many workers. They are busy putting the earth on the wall, and we invite the Shao Shuai, who is in charge of this site, and let's invite him to give us a brief introduction of this site. 您能给我们介绍一下这个是在干什么吗？
我们现在所看到的一个工艺是咱城墙一个传统的工艺，叫做复传的一个工艺。我们现在的这种工艺是沿用传统的营造法式里面所记载的一种传统的工艺，叫做铸钢复传法的一个铸造工艺。是用是在立杆铸一根立杆，然后再横向的放这个船字然后采用绳子，然后把它束缚好，然后上面再覆土，然后再夯铸的一个传统工艺。用这种工艺的话，我们是尽量的还原传统的工艺，保留这种传统的工艺。
The ramming process we are used to now follows the method which was recorded in the Song Dynasty's The Methods of Construction, which is a book recording Chinese traditional building methods. In order to restore the original appearance of the ancient city wall, we also choose the traditional construction method when repairing it. When ramming it, we insert 2 wooden rods into the land, connecting them with scaffolding, then put another wooden rod between them. Afterward, we tie them with ropes and then nail the other end of the ropes into the wooden pegs of the wall for fixing, so as to prevent rammed earth from collapsing. After the structure is built, we fill them with soil and compact them with tools, so as to fill rammed earth layer by layer. And Mr. Shah, I'm also curious about the earth we used here. Is it a little different from the normal earth? 这个土跟咱们平时见的土有什么不一样吗？
您看到我们这个土啦，其实我们这次用的那个土是传统的那个灰土，3七灰土，什么意思啊？它就是3分的灰，7分的黄土，然后我们在充分搅拌以后，让它的含水率要控制到16%到17%， 这样的那个灰土3期灰土是我们经过试验以后发现，它最后夯筑完的一个强度，还有那个抗渗系数，它是最适合我们平遥城墙的。
The earth we used here is a little different from the normal earth. The 30% of it is the lime, and the rest 70% of it is the normal earth, and the water content of it is about 16%. After many experiments, it turns out that the strength and impermeability of this kind of rammed earth are the most suitable for Pingyao city wall. On the construction site, I saw so many Chinese traditional tools, and at the same time, I also noticed that there are some high-tech instruments here, like this one. And Mr. Shao, can you introduce what is this and what is this for? 您能给我们介绍一下这个仪器是干什么用的吗？
您现在看到这个仪器是我们一个土壤水分仪，是用于我们现场能够快速的检测，我们夯土料的水分的一个仪器。这个夯土料这个对水分的控制是要求特别高的。如果你这个水分低于16%的话，它这个土过干，我们是夯土是夯不实的。然后如果超过19%的话，这个夯土料会很软，就形成橡皮土。
Okay, this instrument is called the soil moisture analyzer, and it is used to measure the water content of the soil we see here. This rammed earth has a very high requirement for water. If the moisture content is less than 16%, the soil would be too dry to be tamped. If the water content exceeds 19%, the rammed soil would be too soft. And can you show us how it works? 你能给我们演示一下这个怎么工作的？
好的。首先我们把这个它这个传感仪要充分的插入这个土壤，然后它会感应一段时间，我们点测一个检测的一个按钮，它这个数据就会出现在我们这个显示器上准确的含水率是多少就已经在屏幕上了。这个我们建议是多测试几个点来看它的一个平均的一个含水率都16%多这个含水率就是属于正常的。
We insert this instrument into the soils, and we can see the numbers on this instrument. It shows that the water content of this soil. We need to test several points to see its average moisture content. If it is about 16%, that means the moisture content is normal. Besides the moisture analyzer, I also see there is a metal instrument here. And can you tell us what is this? 你能告诉我们这个是干什么用的吗？
这个是我们一个密度的一个灌入仪，用于我们快速的检测我们夯土质量的一个仪器。
This is called penetrometer. It is used to measure the soil density here, and you can check it very rapidly. Can you show us how to use it? 你能再给我们演示一下这个是怎么用的吗？
好啊。首先把它放到我们夯好的土料上，然后把这个锤拿到我们高度，然后一下一下的放。放的时候我们要给它做一个计数。到这个时候我们拿出来，刚才夯了灌入了一下计数，是17下多18下，这个算是我们这个夯土就算是合格的。
Okay. We also need to count how many times we need to hammer these metal tools, and just now we have hammered it 17 times, so it is qualified. After compacting the earth, the last step of repairing the wall is laying bricks, and it is believed that the water does the most damage to the city wall, and the top wall is seepage prone. And can you tell us, Mr. Shao, what have we done in laying bricks to prevent seepage? 您能跟我们讲一下这个铺设砖的时候是怎么进行这个防水的？
现在我们看到的这个工艺是我们进行海漫铺设的一个工艺。在前期勘测的时候，我们发现我们平遥城墙修缮的时候只铺设了一层海漫，这样是容易造成那个雨水的渗漏的。现在我们所做的方法就是说，首先我们要打50公分的灰土，做一个防水垫层，完了在上面再铺设2层的海漫，每层海漫我们都是以传统的这个白灰浆、满贯浆的一个工艺，确保它的那个雨水没有渗漏。
We found that the wall was seepage prone before, since there was merely one layer of bricks laid on the top wall. Now we make a waterproof layer of 50 centimeter thick lime clay building materials and lay 2 layers of the bricks filled with white ash. It is proven to be more waterproof. Okay, after seeing the construction site, now we have taken this bus to the headquarters of the Pingyao Ancient City Restoration, and now we are going there to see. There is a room containing many testing materials here, and through those materials, the worker here, they can know the quality of the earth on the wall. And let's go to find out. In addition to using the traditional technologies to restore the ancient city wall, and the restorers, they also introduced advanced techniques in the testing works. And now we are in the material testing room, and let's learn something about this. And hello, can you introduce yourself to us? 您能简单介绍一下自己吗？
我是现场技术负责人温鹏。
Okay, he is the technical director of the construction site, 温鹏。这些样本都是从那个现场取回来的，是吗？
这都是我们从现场取来的一个个样本，这是检测含水率的，这是检测土层密实度的。通过不断对现场的抽检，以确保我们的工程质量。
Yes, these samples are taken back from the construction site, and they are used for different purposes. Like this is for the test of the water content of the earth. This is used to check soil density. The quality of the restoration is ensured through the random sampling throughout the process. Are you testing those materials by yourself? 你们都是就是自己检测这个土壤吗？
除了我们自检了1000多份以外，我们还不定时的送第三方检测，这是第三方检测给我们出具的报告，以确保这个工程的这个质量。
Yes, we test the soil materials by ourselves, and also we also send them to the third-party laboratory to let them check this soil quality for us. And this is the paper materials after they finish the test. After today's visit to the Pingyao Ancient City Wall, we have learned a lot of things about the restoration of this ancient city. Even though some parts of the walls are still being restored, but most parts of the wall have been already finished the restoration, like the walls just behind me. They are already be finished the restoration. And today we have invited the Zhang Zhijin, the director of the Pingyao Ancient City Wall Protection Survey Center. And we will invite him to give us an introduction about the daily protection of the Pingyao Ancient City Wall. Hello, Mr. Zhang. 张主任您好。你好。There are more than 400 workers involving in the one-year-long restoration of this ancient city wall. And after the restoration, Mr. Zhang, how do we protect the ancient city wall on a daily basis? 就是咱们这个城墙修复之后啊，它的这个日常保护是咱们有什么样的措施呢？
咱们城墙现在有50余名职工，现在咱们基本上日夜守护，基本上每天巡查10次。咱们这基本上到5月份就盖上雨布了，找那个危险地段。到10月份10月底吧，基本上就拆除了就。
Since we have established the cultural heritage protection department, some 50 personnel will be on patrol around the city day and night. About 10 times a day on average, During the rainy season, we will cover the walls with waterproof top and try our best to reduce the erosion of the walls. After the restoration of this city wall, can visitors climb up the city walls to see the beautiful scenes here? 就是咱们这个修缮完之后，游客能不能再到城墙上来看这个景色呢？
可以，能转一圈了就。哦。
Yes, after restoration, the visitors can come here at will, and they can enjoy the beautiful scenes here. Okay, thank you, Mr. Zhang. 谢谢您，张主任。
没事，好。
We also need to say thank you to all the interviewees who answered our question today. As we can see, thanks to the joint efforts of the cultural relic, conservation and construction personnel, the restoration work will be completed soon. And the 2,800-year-old city will welcome guests and friends from all over the world with a more majestic look. And that's all for our Xinhua Live today. Thanks for your watching and see you next time.